Henry V. Henry V is one of William Shakespeare's history plays, believed to have been written in 1599. It centers around the life of King Henry V of England, focusing on the events leading up to and following the Battle of Agincourt in 1415 during the Hundred Years' War. As the final part of a tetralogy, the play follows Richard II, Henry IV Part 1, and Henry IV Part 2. Audiences already acquainted with the title character from the previous play, Henry IV, plays witness to a remarkable transformation. In Henry V, the once wild and undisciplined young prince has matured into a valiant leader. He sets forth on a daring expedition to France, despite being vastly outnumbered, and achieves a stunning victory over the French forces at the historic Battle of Agincourt. Major characters of the play. King Henry V is the recently crowned youthful monarch of England. He possesses remarkable qualities such as brilliance, unwavering focus, fearlessness, and a strong commitment to fulfilling his duties as a king. Despite his personal feelings, he places the needs of the crown above all else. Henry's eloquence as a skilled orator serves him well in justifying his claims and inspiring his troops. Once he sets his mind on conquering France, he pursues his goal with unyielding determination until its realization. Catherine, on the other hand, is the daughter of the King of France. As part of a strategic move to establish peace between England and France, she is eventually married to King Henry. Catherine's command of the English language is limited, and she mostly speaks her native tongue. Summary of the play. In Henry V, after an insult from the French Dauphin, King Henry V of England is determined to claim the throne he believes rightfully belongs to him. The play begins with a chorus celebrating Henry's life and his quest to rule over France. The king seeks evidence to support his claim, and the archbishop explains the land laws to the court. When Dauphin sends him a gift of tennis balls as a humiliation, Henry takes it as a challenge and decides to invade France. The English fleet prepares to set sail from Southampton. As Henry ascends to the throne, he distances himself from many of his former friends. Some of these friends are caught plotting his assassination, and he condemns them to death in return. Meanwhile, three of his former vile companions, Pistol, Nym, and Bardolph, decide to join the army upon hearing of Sir John Falstaff's death. The English lay siege to and capture Harfleur, and during the battle, Henry delivers a stirring speech to his troops. After leaving a regiment in Harfleur, he progresses through the French countryside towards Calais. The French courtiers mock the English invaders, while Princess Catherine receives an English lesson with her waiting woman. In the English camp, Pistol taunts the Welsh captain Fluellen. As the two armies prepare for combat near Agincourt, the night before the battle, Henry disguises himself and visits his soldiers to gain insight and offer comfort. He prays for victory, hoping his responsibility will be rewarded. At dawn, the French generals are confident of their superiority, but Henry motivates his troops to fight for success and rejects the French envoy's offer to surrender. The French army suffers heavy losses and is defeated, while the English losses are comparatively few. Henry returns to London triumphantly, thanking God for his victory. He makes peace with the French king and wins over the Princess Catherine, leading to the marriage that unites the two nations. The play concludes with a chorus reminding the audience of the future challenges faced by Henry's infant son, as depicted in Henry VI Part 1, inheriting two war-torn countries. Themes of the play. Language. Throughout Henry V, the power of language takes center stage, showcasing its ability to persuade, invent, inspire, intimidate, unite, differentiate, woo, and vividly bring a story to life. Conquest. The desire for conquest and the quest for power drive the actions of Henry V and other characters in the play as well. Henry's ambition to prove himself to his nobles and subjects leads him to pursue the conquest of France. Kingship. Henry V's father ruled during turbulent times of civil war and unrest. In order to establish his legitimacy as king, Henry dedicates all his efforts to proving himself worthy in the eyes of God, his citizens, and himself. His transformation from a perceived, unreliable, and wayward youth to an ideal king is remarkable. His kingly attributes include brilliance, adept use of language to inspire both love and fear, courage, confidence, and a balanced combination of ruthlessness toward enemies and humility before God. He exercises mercy when he deems it just, and he implores his men to show mercy to the French citizens, but only if they do not resist.